The career development courses that we had throughout the course in the GBM program, the basics that we started with resume making, the cover letters, and the elevator speech. These were the most basic things that I started working on with the guidance and coordination with our mentors and teachers. This is when you start looking for jobs. Even before you are out into the market, you're improvising on the resumes, always getting feedbacks from the teachers saying, okay, well, this is where you need to improve a little bit upon, what type of skills you can add on, what are your strengths. The most important part of this was, what are your weaknesses? This is the first most question that every employer would want to ask you. And I think apart from the resume, cover letter, and the elevator speeches, working out with the networking groups, events, and also updating yourself on social medias like LinkedIn is one of the most important part of this course, because even after I got a job, right after I graduated from Humber, even while I was looking to shift different jobs, these things were important for me, because at any point in time when you are applying for jobs, it's not you in person, it's your resume what talks about you. This is what we learned throughout the career development courses, because you need to understand that it is important that your resume talks about you more than you talking about yourself, and it is right after the employer convinces himself or herself, okay, this is the candidate I want to call in personal interview. It's one of the core parts of the program, and it has helped me throughout, even when I'm here today, while I'm also hiring a lot of candidates in my company at this point in time. Since now I'm a recruiter, recruiting so many candidates for my company, I always look, the first three things is that how a person is dressing up, so how you are presenting yourself in the first place, like if you are a male or a female, your dress up first, it's the first impression that you leave. Second is the handshake. It gives you an impression, okay, how interested the person across you is or not. And third thing is the resume, if it's updated or if it's outdated. So these are the three main things that as a recruiter I always want to check, and I think if the candidates that I'm hiring were at the Humber Business School would have noticed these things, because I myself, when I know these things, I look into them. So if a recruiter sitting right across the table is noticing them, you should be updating yourself at any point.
We're at the 13th annual networking event. It's a collection of industry professionals, agencies, clients that have come to meet Humber students and engage with them and talk about their options coming out of school and what kind of opportunities they have available for them.
We have many partnerships. We have many returning employers and internship providers here. They think that our students are top class, and often they take them on as interns and then end up hiring them as full-time employees upon graduation.
What's great about the Humber Business School is they give you classes that prepare you for networking events like this, so they teach you how to interact with potential employers. And through the lessons in my classes, I was able to gain a lot of information on how to interact with employers. And from then I moved on to coming to an event like this last year, where I was able to interact with an employer and then move forward and actually get accepted on as an intern.
In universities and undergraduates, they often focus on theoretical information without much practical information and practical knowledge. This gives the students an opportunity to practice what they learned from the classroom and take it out into the work world.
I chose to come to Humber specifically for the Global Business Management program. It was a 2-year course, and it offered a variety of insights into the real world on how business really operates, covering subjects from law to accounting, banking and finance, marketing. So it really was the complete business package for me to come to school here in Ontario. Here at Humber is a lot more supportive than what I ever experienced as an undergraduate. Being international, being mature age, I've felt supported throughout the whole entire journey.
What I like about Humber is that they really take care of their students. They're really there to help you learn how to get an internship, learn what the best ways to get jobs are. They're really job focused, which is important for someone in a post-grad program.